Hello, everyone. Today is Sunday, November 13th, 2022, at 7:01 a.m. Excuse me. So, it's 38 degrees from what my phone says. And, it's 38 degrees from what my phone says. And, I, wrongfully banned from that shelter, that so-called Christian shelter, where they wrongfully banned me from, at Inslee First Baptist Church. Excuse me. I'm sorry, that caught me off guard. And so, other people, it's below 40 degrees, so that shelter was open last night and the night before, but due to the gang stalking setup and me being wrongfully banned and abused over there, I was forced to sleep outside, and I was trying to seek help with the hotel room to stay safe, warm, and dry. But no, only one person helped me this morning with $5. So, yeah, nobody helped me until this morning. Somebody helped me with $5. So, it really felt like the devil was working against my finances yesterday because, I had enough for just one night in the hotel room. And when I went to go swim and shower, I was disappointed because the jacuzzi the jacuzzi temperature was cold and not hot. So I had to keep running back in the sauna. And I got in the actual pool for a little bit. A cold jacuzzi is, I guess it feels, because it's lukewarm, I guess it feels more uncomfortable and worse than the cold pool. But I'm like, wow, it broke on the worst day, on a day where I needed to be warm as possible. Because I had a strong feeling that they were going to force me, or that they were going to leave me to be out here. But before homeless human beings, when you see on the news or in newspapers or social media, first thing they want to do is talk. They don't talk about protecting homeless people out of the cold weather, but their main thing to do is talk about protecting animals and pets out of the cold weather. And if you don't collect those animals and put them to safety inside, oh, that's animal abuse or animal neglect. But they don't say that about homeless humans, their own kind of people. Their own kind of beings. They figure, oh, you're homeless, you're on your own. So, it's like I had just barely enough for one night in a hotel, and I had to get close to here because the buses, it's Sunday. So I probably would have gone if it was Monday or Tuesday or throughout the week. I could have gone somewhere else, but so the fact that the bus is not running today, it's either I have to pay more to stay close to here, or take another Uber to go somewhere cheaper. But that kind of balances out. I might as well stay here sometimes. It'd be like that. So now I kind of don't think I have enough. Maybe not have enough just for one night, barely. And then I guess I don't know tonight or tomorrow night if the prices will if the if the prices will go back down. Um, Hold up. I don't know if tonight or tomorrow night if the prices will go. I'm not trying to do one eye symbolism, y'all. But I don't know if the hotel prices will go down, and if I'm supposed to get a discount, maybe I can go tonight. And after that, I would be totally broke with no money at all, really. You know. So what happened yesterday evening, now the bus came at 6:09 p.m. I was like, what the hell? The bus usually come at 6:15. And I was trying to make it, and it was like exactly like last week. But last week, the bus came at 6:10. I don't know who that bus driver is that's doing that. But I was trying to flag him down last week and yesterday. And last week and yesterday, I had to take a freaking Uber, you know. So I was frustrated and disappointed. So what happened was I had to take an Uber because that was the last bus. So I had to take an Uber. And it was getting cold. And then, I mean, I don't know what would have happened if I didn't have any money at all and I got stuck in that situation. But I need to see why that bus driver, I don't know if he's new or what, but why the hell is he or she coming too early? You know, on average, they'll come like 6:14 or 6:15. But I was a few steps away and flagging the driver down. Like, damn, you know. So I was already planning to go to Golden Corral anyway, as, you know, some flexibility and try to be different, you know, rather than same old eating at the mall all the time. And I usually go for breakfast, but I haven't gone in a long time until recently for breakfast. And then, you know, I've gone like maybe 3 or 4 times for dinner and maybe once or twice for lunch. But, you know, I don't go to Golden Corral as often as I used to. There was a brief moment I would be going like every Saturday morning. But it was the first time in a long time that I sat down and ate dinner there. And guess what? I had the opportunity to get to have a steak. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. I had the opportunity to get to have steak. And it was all you can eat, too. Come on, man. That's modified. The moment I started talking about the steak, that's when that asshole. So, I mean, I could have had steak, but I'm sitting here being afraid, oh, what if the gang stalkers get mad at me and stuff? So I didn't have any steak. I had a small piece of meatloaf, and I had some fish and a few other little miscellaneous things. And, you know, it's just an occasional thing. I don't do it all the time. So, but I never had the steak from Golden Corral. So, I could have had the opportunity yesterday, but I didn't last night. But I felt like, well, you know, as I said, well, they're narcissistic enough to make me, the perps are narcissistic enough to make me feel like I'm not worthy or like I don't deserve anything good. So, but I didn't go there for the steak though. I just went to eat like normal. But then I walked all the way down to the mall and had like I walked through the inside of the mall. It was about to close anyway, but I thought I would have hopes that it might be warm inside. Nope, it was still cold, but I, sorry. I was trying to see something. I'm trying to raise up my, excuse me. So, my nose is itchy, but I was trying to, I did make it. Well, I guess it was 9:00. The mall closed, and then I stood out there, and it was getting colder. What felt like colder by the minute, and the asshole bus driver was 20 minutes late. That motherfucker didn't come. That's an extra $15 I could have had. And then the other one, what he did, coming too early, that was another, well, I'm not gonna say, but more money I could have had. But it was nice that somebody at Golden Corral gave me $20, so that canceled out. Basically, I was almost instantly reimbursed for dinner. So I only ate twice yesterday. I didn't even eat those chips because the bag fell on the floor. So my breakfast costed a little over $9. No, I'm sorry, not breakfast. I meant to say brunch. So so then it's like, dang, so 2 bus rides I could have had, and so I figure I couldn't cancel the Uber ride because they would have took out a fee anyway. And it's like the bus came almost instantly after I booked the second Uber. I'm like, you motherfucker. Like, why the hell you came 20 minutes late? And it was too cold. And it wasn't till and I said that was going to happen too. And it was, and it's like, it started to get colder. And I didn't have this with me, this big coat. And I was just trying to get downtown. And I'm like, wow, why the hell did they freaking manipulate and set this up due to the gang stalking to force me to have to waste more money, unnecessary money on transportation on purpose to set me up so that I couldn't have enough money for a hotel room. Fucking bitches. But you real targeted individuals are you sincere Christians who know the spiritual warfare in the games that the gang stalkers play. Y'all get what I'm talking about. They did that on purpose to sabotage me trying to get a hotel room. And all I had enough for was one night. I wasn't sure how much it was going to cost. Like, sometimes you have to check back after 3 p.m. because they manipulate and change the prices and stuff, So, you never know what the price is going to be. So, I was trying to ask in advance yesterday morning for help with at least a week in a hotel or a motel, and which would probably be like $400, which would have been cheaper than $100 a day for a week. And it seemed like all this week is going to be cold. The other so-called, winter shelters at another church is in Milton, Florida, but I don't have a way to get to Milton. So, now I bet you the online person, what they're going to do is they're going to freaking Google and look it up and all that, like they really think that they're my babysitters, or they think they're my detention guards, or that's what they want to try to act like, but then they act like sociopathic bullies at the same time. So, I'm still going to keep asking. I forgot to mention yesterday, I have the information in the description box of I'm going to say pretty much all my videos on ways y'all can donate and help keep me out the cold. Like a lot of the other homeless single women, they were able to go because they're not targeted individuals. They're not being gang stalked. And they mobbed me. They were even bullying me and acting weird and mobbing me at that shelter. Women who were the guests there, that they were treat me mean and ignore me for no reason, but talk and laugh with everybody else. And with the elderly narcissistic perp Sally, what she would do is, the instant I would close the door behind me, she would rush me out the shower, falsely accusing me of taking long. I'm like, bitch, I didn't call her that to her face, but I'm thinking, bitch, I just closed the damn door behind me. I just closed the door behind me, and you're already narcissistically bamming on the door. And they do that at shelters towards me and nobody else. Everybody else, they can take as long as they want. I mean, shucks, the instant I close the door behind me, they're yelling at me and falsely accusing me of monopolizing the shower and stuff. I'm like, are y'all serious? I just got in here. Just close the door behind me. So, they have they'll manipulate and set up a scenario to, set me up to get wrongfully banned or kicked out, or try to set me up to get arrested, locked up in a mental institution. And it's like, you narcs should not be running fucking churches. Y'all shouldn't. See, it's so cold that the air is, I can see my own smoke coming from my mouth. It's so cold. So it's unfair to force and make somebody stay out in the cold. And y'all want to talk about somebody having mental illness? Why bully and trash and abuse even more somebody who you falsely accuse of being mentally ill? You want to punish somebody that you falsely assume is mentally ill, rather than having compassion on that person. Y'all want a prison sentence for somebody falsely labeled mentally ill. I'm sorry, I realize I'm spit talking on my on all of my phone stuff. I'm gonna sanitize it off. I didn't mean to seem gross. But it's a freaking miracle that I got any doggone sleep last night, and it was a struggle to stay warm despite they calling this a 20-degree sleeping bag, and they lied about that. I wouldn't be struggling or cold last night if it was a real 20-degree sleeping bag. Sorry. And I kept having to get up and go pee all throughout the night. So, and I have to pee again. So there was something else I needed to say, but I forgot. But it's now 7:21 a.m. and I need, I need to pack up my stuff and then leave. And damn it, dog. It just keep on. It just came to my mind again and it slipped again. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and do my usual gang stalking perp walk. Okay, it came back to my mind. So yeah, I have, because it was so cold last night in the spot that I'm in, I couldn't upload the videos last night. So and my hands are freezing cold, so I had to wait till this morning. So y'all gonna see more videos from last night. So I'll see y'all. And thanks for any help, y'all, if y'all can donate. This is crazy that they're doing this to me. They won't even let me have a job.